Today I'd like to give you a review of this 2003 Ford F-150. This F-150 has been in my family since it was purchased new. My dad bought it for a little over $12,000 right off the lot, brand new. And I'd like to share some of my thoughts on this vehicle. It now has about 225,000 miles on it. And I'll show you what I like and what I don't like about this vehicle. This is the very basic XL model. It's single cab. This is about as basic as you're going to get on this vehicle. And my initial thoughts on this vehicle is that I thought it was really ugly when I first saw it. I thought it was like the ugliest truck ever. But I will say, as I've driven and owned this truck, it has grown on me significantly. It's not as ugly as it used to be to me for some reason. You can see it's got the Lear shell over the bed. It comes on and off very easily. This truck has been very versatile and it has been a workhorse for me. It pretty much takes all the punishment I give it and it doesn't complain. The only thing that I've had to replace on this vehicle that was major was I had to put a clutch in it, and I also had to replace the catalytic converters. You can see there's nothing too special about this interior, pretty basic. One of my favorite features on this vehicle is it happens to be a 5-speed manual transmission, and that just makes this truck super durable. Like I said, I had to replace the clutch, but no big deal. I've also had to replace this glove box because it broke. No big deal. You can pick them up at the pick and pull easily. I've replaced the cup holder several times. Again, no big deal. You can pick those up at pick and pull easily. This truck is very basic, straightforward, no nonsense work truck. You can see I added this net in the rear, which gives me a little extra storage. But even for a single cab, there seems to be plenty of storage behind that seat. And overall, I have begun to really like this truck. You can see here in the bed that my tailgate is pretty beat up. You can take on and off this tailgate very easily by just unhooking it here and on the other side, and then it slides right out, which is a convenient feature if you need more direct access to the bed. I have been very impressed with the durability and the payload of this vehicle. I've overloaded this vehicle more than a few times, and it just keeps taking the beating and keeps going. The only thing that I've upgraded on this vehicle is the tires here. We've got some Nitto trail grapplers, and that's because I was driving off-road a bit and wanted to be able to go on trails without worrying about puncturing my tire. This truck has been very durable. I've tried to kill it many times and it won't die. Here you see the engine here. It is a 4.2 liter V6. And of course, this is the most basic engine you can get in this vehicle. And I have to say, nothing but good things to say about this. It gets okay gas mileage, and I have never had a major issue with this engine. It just keeps on ticking. You can see on this one, there's no tow hitch, but you just simply have it on this bar that the factory's provided. This is not a factory setup. I added that because I like to overload this vehicle and put, the trailer brakes are not hooked up. This is just so that I can get the tail lights to work when I have a trailer that I need to pull. Again, I've overloaded this truck more than a few times. I've towed, something that was like 5,000 pounds up a grade from Cheyenne to Laramie and across the I-80, and it took it and didn't complain. Bottom line, would I recommend this 2003 Ford F-150? Well, that depends on what you're looking for in a vehicle. If you're looking for a no-nonsense workhorse, work vehicle, absolutely, I would recommend this truck. I can't speak for the automatic transmissions in these trucks because this one's a manual. I really like the manual transmission. It makes it very durable, very, utilitarian as far as like towing and just overloading this thing. I've just had really good success with this truck. You know, initially I did not like this truck when I first got it from my dad and started using it. I thought it was an ugly truck. I thought it was a truck that, you know, I was kind of embarrassed to drive. But over time, this truck has grown on me because it's just so durable. It always starts. It always just keeps going. I've loaded the bed with firewood. I've loaded it with pallets. It just takes it and it keeps going. So I do recommend this Ford F-150 if you are looking for a good work truck. I think it'll do that for you. If you're looking for something just to cruise around town as a to B vehicle, probably not your vehicle. But if you're looking for a work vehicle, whether you have a landscaping business or you're just doing construction or any other type of thing where you need to haul around materials from time to time or tools, this would be a good choice for you. It's been a good truck for me.